Yes, Madison, girl, how you feeling?
Well, it's kind of hot in here,
It's a little warm.
and I can't wait to get back there and have a nice, cold, refreshing beverage from Kettle One.
Oh, okay. Listen, we love it. So tell me, how's it feel to be at the? I mean, your involvement in the community is so amazing. Like working on Drag Race and then coming to something like this. How's it feel to be celebrated?
It feels wonderful, and I have to honestly tell you guys that if I was to look back over the 13-year-old me and say, would I be here today? I would absolutely say yes. And to the 13-year-old that's out there watching television who's saying that one day that I'm going to be in all of these places, you will.
You will. You'll accomplish all the things you dream of.
You just got to get up and do it.
And I love that, of course, online you got all the hot takes always. So since we're talking music, I got to ask you a couple hot takes. So tell me, when everybody came at you about the Beyoncé and Dubai thing, what was your take on that? How'd you feel?
Well, honestly, it's just like, here's the thing. We all know that Beyonce loves us. Hell, she did a whole album. Listen,
an entire
an album dedicated to us and included me. Like, what? Like, what kind? Like, listen, even when I'm not included everywhere else, Beyonce included me? Yes, sir. Honey.
How was that whole in the feeling of being involved in Renaissance?
Well, the feeling was, it was amazing because you have to understand that Beyonce is very quiet about everything. And I do mean everything. She's quiet. And so I was a part of that like a year before I even knew.
Really?
Yes. Yes. Wow. And then when it came forward, I was like, oh, what? But I love her. I can't say too much because,
It's Beyonce. The NDAs are signed.
Who said that?
I love it. And you always.
Who said that?
Another amazing take you've had recently was about like outing people.
Yeah.
So tell me how you feel about that in the trans community and outing a rapper.
Here's the thing. We know how it was when we didn't want anybody to know, or when we were struggling or trying to figure out, what we were coming, into ourselves. So I don't think that we should be the one to force someone out of the closet. Do I believe in the down low man? No. Do I believe in protecting the down low man? No. What I do believe in is protecting my sisters, especially my trans sisters of color. Here's the thing. When we go in public places like that and we start saying, oh, I've had this rapper, I've had that one, that trickles back into the Black community. And when that happens, we're being murdered at a high rate. And when it's time to find out who did it, or for people to care about who did it, they rest on, well, she ran her mouth, or, well, she shouldn't talk, or, well, she shouldn't be lying on those men. They always try to find a place to justify why we need to be hurt and killed. So I'm not trying to silence the trans girls and their experiences. I'm just saying, know the risks and know that you put others, it's bigger than you. And I'm going to tell you when I learned that it was bigger than me. There was a time that I didn't find the word tranny, the T word, offensive because I came from the sex work industry. Okay. Once I stepped outside and I started to really look at that my community is bigger than just my experience. And for me to have presence and public figure, it's important for me to understand that it is bigger than me. I cannot selfishly say, well, it don't affect me, so everybody else is, have to eat it. No, I had to let everybody know, listen, no, it does not affect me. I can still stand in my truth of, no, it does not affect me. However, it affects my community and you shouldn't do it.
Absolutely. I love your sense. It's such a beautiful, the way you speak. I do want to talk to you about what's happening with the trans community right now. Mm-hmm. All these bills that are passing, all this hate that's going on across the country. But being involved in media and with your platform, what is something you think people can do to kind of help battle this right now?
Well, I think that we must vote when the time comes for us to vote. And we must, when we're out voting, we have to read those bills, the things that we're voting on. Because there are a lot of people who say they love us, cisgender, heterosexual people adjacent to our community who state that they love us, but they haven't spoke up. They haven't said anything. And they're out voting for things that, again, selfishly, when it's bigger than you, people don't want to really stand up for other people. They want it to me. It's bigger than you. It's bigger than you. And I'm so disappointed in my people of color who stand with this, who stand with these bills, who stand with these laws. I'm so hurt because they always try to say you can't put sexuality, gender identity in the same spectrum as racism.
But you absolutely can.
You can. You can.
No.
Your people of color are LGBTQIA people too. You cannot go out here and lend your vote to anything that is detrimental to any of your people.
It's not separate. It's all a
all
part of
together,
us.
yes.
I mean, she said it best. The selfishness has to go away. And then the last question, on an up note, what's somebody that inspires you, an artist that you listen to that can break you out of it and make you feel like you can do anything?
Oh, Big Frida.
Yeah.
Oh, baby, listen, I'm
Love
about
it.
to
Come on, we're finna bounce on to the bar.
Oh, yes, to the bar and get some Kettle One, honey.
Hello, thank you so much. I love this.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Of course.
I hope my titties ain't go all over the place because they will. They got a mind of their own, damn it. Oh, y'all, I'm not ghetto. Hush.